Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today I have some home updates to share with you guys, as well as an easy family dinner recipe. And if you stick around to the end, you'll see some footage of us on a dinner cruise here in Bangkok. So let's get started. So now that we have nightstands, I can finally organize the clothes that's been sitting in bags in my closet for the longest, and those clothes were just reserved for the nightstand. So right now I'm just refolding and grouping the clothes in a way that it makes sense to me. Alright, so it's definitely nothing special, but this is what works for me and it makes sense in my head. So on the left is all of my like workout tops, and then in the middle are like pickleball skirts or skirts, and then on the right are all of my Nike shorts or athletic shorts. Alright, so in this drawer I like to keep lounge and athletic sweatpants and leggings. So on the left are two pairs of sweatpants that I can't fold any other way but like this. In the middle are just like lounge pants, and then on the right are leggings and two pairs of cotton shorts. The top of my nightstand is pretty boring at the moment, but it will get better. So I just have my travel jewelry boxes up here just because I don't have a place to put my jewelry just yet. And then I have this little marble dish or this marble tray that I like to keep random things that I take off when I get into bed, like my rings or jewelry, or if I have a hair clip, I just put that stuff right there. And then of course I have my Kindle and then my phone charger. You can probably already tell we're not staying in one place for very long in this video. Right now I'm in the guest bedroom and I'm going to be doing a little bit of organizing in here. I got these storage bags from IKEA. They were super inexpensive and they hold a lot. This is something that you can slide up under the bed or use to organize the top of a closet. Right now I'm using them to store extra bedding. So I'm putting a couple queen size comforters and duvets in here along with the sheets to match. And then I'm also using another one for a twin size bedding set that we have that I am not using right now. So I'm storing all of that in these 3 bags. I think I have 4, but I'm using 3 bags. I'll show you guys what they look like once I'm finished. I was definitely surprised at how much stuff you can actually fit in these bags, and they also stack up pretty nice. I'm going to be putting them in the guest closet for now, but I think I'm going to end up putting them in our storage closet. Moving on to the dining area, our kitchen table was delivered today, and this is a little bit smaller than the temporary one that was here. You guys know that the temporary furniture was picked up not too long ago, so we are slowly replacing it with things that are more our style. We are starting with the table. We wanted something that held at least 6 people. We can also put chairs on the end if we absolutely needed to. I also want to see what our old rug looks like in this space. This rug was in the dining room back in Tennessee, which was a much smaller dining area. So this is not going to work in this space. I need to go larger, and I think I want to do a darker rug. I don't have any decor dedicated to the table just yet, so I'm just going to use a few things that I have around the house. Now it's time to get started on dinner. I decided to make the viral dumpling lasagna that everybody's going crazy over on TikTok. So you're gonna find different variations of this recipe on TikTok. Some people might add carrots, some people might add different seasonings and sauces. So let me show you guys how I'm gonna make it. I always start off by chopping my vegetables and putting them to the side so they're ready to go. I just have a small thing of Napa cabbage and some green onion, and then of course we have to have rice on the side, so I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning that. So I have about 2 pounds of ground pork in a bowl. You can use any kind of ground meat you want. I'm gonna add my green onions, the cabbage, then I'm gonna grate some garlic and fresh ginger. Now I'm gonna add a few tablespoons of soy sauce. I'm just eyeballing it really. And then I'm gonna add a couple tablespoons of sesame oil and then some white pepper. And for some spice, I'm gonna add a little bit of chili crunch. Alright, so now for the easy part. You're going to take your wonton sheets and dip them in water. I'm using chicken broth since I'm going to be pouring some chicken broth over the top anyway. Then I'm going to line the pan with some wonton sheets. Then you're going to spoon a thin layer of the meat mixture right on top, spread it out, and then just keep going until you run out of ingredients. right on top, you're gonna pour just a little bit of chicken broth, and then I put my pan on top of a larger pan with some water, and then I'm gonna loosely cover it so it's kind of like it's steaming in the oven. So I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes, take it out, and then I'm gonna drizzle some soy sauce on top. You can do some more of that chili oil, but I didn't want to make it too spicy for the kids. I tell you, there was none left. It was so good. It's just like a huge dumpling. Me and Brandon topped ours with some more chili oil and green onions, and that's dinner. I wanted to share some fun footage of Bangkok with you guys. This was actually the day after Christmas. We decided to do a dinner cruise. We've been wanting to do this since we've been here. It was so much fun, and this is how they come up to the pier. Before you get on, you have all the staff up there just waving, and they're playing like this loud music. And when you go on a dinner cruise, especially here in Bangkok, make sure to get the rooftop seating because that is where all the views are. It was a luxurious buffet style dinner, so they had everything from Indian food, seafood, all kinds of desserts, traditional Thai food. There was a full bar up there. They had all kinds of soft drinks, juices, tea, coffee. This river cruise is right on the Chao Phraya River, which is one of the main rivers that go through Bangkok. So you're going to get to see all kinds of iconic landmarks, and we're also going to be going under a couple of bridges. We are going under, I think, the first bridge, and about 5 minutes before going under the bridge, the staff closes down the buffet because they want everybody to be seated, and they cover all the food, so all the food is protected. So it was like a well-oiled machine up here, okay? And so the other bridge we went under, we literally had to duck, which was crazy to me, but it was such an experience. We had live music blasting, a dance floor. It was just so much fun. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.